representing Kigo Jiu-Jitsu against Fernando Reis from Alianza. Fernando Reis in the black kimono and the brown belt. Erberth Santos in the white kimono. Erberth, this is his second time at Copa Podio. He debuted as a brown belt, so he was in Fernando's position last Copa Podio event. Fernando had a really, really tough match against Vini Magalhães, pulling off that deep half guard sweep in the beginning. Erberth lost his match against Tim Spriggs, so you know he's going to go for broke in this match with the Alianza fighter.
He also looks like he's got a ton of confidence coming into this match. Maybe looking at the brown belt, maybe looking at somebody with less experience, and thinking he's going to completely dominate. Let's see how it goes. Who do you have?
I mean, I've never really seen Fernando compete before. I've seen Erberth. I've been watching Erberth, and just from what I'm seeing right now, it looks like Erberth is going to be aggressive. And if he sticks to his game, being aggressive, doesn't stop attacking, I think he can do it. With that, Erberth Santos up 2 points. Fernando Reis going to the back. He's got one hook in. I think Erberth is really going to try to prove a point in this match. I think the first match kind of pissed him off a little bit, and I think he wants to show everyone, what he's really made of. He's had a lot of momentum. He's gained a lot of momentum since the last time he fought in Copa Podio. He received his black belt. He's been traveling to Dubai to train and teach and get prepared for this competition. He's been competing locally. Did an amazing job recently at the Nationals, winning his division and the Open. So when you win the Open and the Nationals, pretty much he is Brazil's top dog right now. So this is the man to beat, as well as Preguiça, in this competition.
And he is all over Fernando Reis here.
Yeah, it looks like he's going right for the choke here. Oh, a better angle. He's got a grip on the collar. Not really threatening the choke yet. Fernando kind of defending. It's interesting. Fernando is defending the hands, fending off the hands, more so defending the choke. But doing a good job defending nonetheless.
Yes, technical defense there. We would expect nothing less from Alliance.
Erberth now up 6-0. 4 minutes and 24 seconds left in this matchup. Erberth Santos
switches grip. Looks like he's getting ready for that choke.
I think at this point Erberth knows that he's up. He's going to kind of keep attacking, put tons of pressure. But it looks like Fernando is open, almost in his deep half guard game.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Erberth got that lapel underneath his shoulder. A little bit more stability. Got a hold of that cross arm.
Glimpse of Jeff Glover's strategy, defending the back by going into the deep half guard, coming up on top. That being said, Fernando trying to get that sweep, holding the collar under the leg, going for the takedown and sweep. Can he get the 2 points? Erberth doing a great job of defending that position. I think the referee is going to be awarding an advantage there. Yeah, definitely worth an advantage for Fernando Reis.
Yeah, excellent defense. Stood back up, attacked with that takedown right away.
3 minutes and 15 seconds left in this match. Erberth Santos up 6-0. One advantage each. Let's see what happens. Erberth Santos in the white gi. Fernando Reis from Alianza in the black gi with brown belt. Faixa Marrom against Faixa Preta. Erberth Santos now dropping for a throw. Once again, Erberth and Fernando pulling guard, pulling De La Riva, shooting his leg through, transitioning to that deep half guard once. So we know his favorite position by now. This is the third time he's gone to deep half guard. With the whole De La Riva, reverse De La Riva, inside De La Riva, whatever you want to call it, Berimbolo, it's interesting to see guys going for deep half guard. I mean, not so strange because Alliance Jiu-Jitsu athlete Bernardo Faria known for his deep half guard. So maybe Fernando's had some training with Bernardo.
Who knows? But Erberth is almost to the back there. He's got half back, looking for the other hook. They're going to reposition the fighters back in the middle of the mat. Again, this is always tough because once you let loose of the other person, those grips, it's difficult to replicate exactly where they were at.
One thing for sure is Erberth has been very hip to Fernando's deep half guard game and being able to transition, not letting them get all the way underneath them to get swept, trying to get the back each time, doing a great job of defending the sweeps, staying off to the side, not letting Fernando get underneath him, and I think that's one of the keys. See, now Fernando's back underneath Erberth tangling the arm, the far side arm. This is where Fernando is in a in a good spot here, if he can get his arm out.
Yeah. It depends. If he pulls his arm out, then he's got that exposed for the armbar there. We know that he's got a very dynamic style and he can switch easily to the other side. That might be what he's defending right now. Even though he's in the half guard, he can still take that armbar.
Erberth kind of sitting back, trying to reposition his top half mount, if you will. Trying to redirect the hips of Fernando Reis. Fernando shooting back to that deep half guard positioning. Getting the lapel under the leg now. Trying to get that sweep. Working very hard is Fernando Reis. Relentless with that sweep. Off balancing Erberth temporarily. Could he motion to the back here? Erberth looks like he's attacking the foot now. Here we go. Erberth switching possibly to a knee bar or toe hold. Fernando Reis on top, gets 2 points back in this match.
Good defense, holding onto that collar, making sure he's got the pressure and keeping Erberth from stretching him out to get control of that leg. Now Erberth is going to have to think about what he's going to do, his strategy from being underneath, especially in that position there. He's not in a good position to hold.
Well, with 20 seconds left, and there's two things that Erberth can do. He can kind of control and chill and ride out the win because he's up 6-2. Or he can try to sweep or go for a knee bar or toe hold from the position. Fernando's trying to pass, but I think it's going to be pretty tough to do with 7 seconds left now. 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, and I think we know who's going to win this. Erberth Santos gets the win, redeems himself with his match with Tim Spriggs. With that, Erberth Santos will receive 4 points in the standings. Fernando Reis receives no points. 4 points as he won by points. If you won by submission, you receive 5 points. Winner by advantage receives 3, and a draw gets 1. Erberth Santos back in the game with the win over Fernando Reis. Once again, props to Fernando Reis. Brown belt coming in, doing a great job, pulling off some really, really tricky deep half guard skullduggery over there with the deep half guard with those collars. But Erberth Santos has been on fire. Veteran of Copa Podio gets the victory.